Hey guys, it's the Courageous Cricket and my video, and we're doing a little bit something different here. As I was going through ESPNCricinfo, I found out there was this kind of weird thing they had with. Well, I wouldn't say weird; it's a very interesting thing actually. With they give you different match scenarios and they expect you to pick one between Smith, Kohli, and Williamson. I haven't had a look through it. I just saw the first one and I figured it was gonna be scenario, so I'm gonna be picking it. So let's get to it, and then we'll watch the responses of the experts as well.
Edgbaston track, that is seaming. Your side is 50 runs behind after the first innings. Your second innings starts on an overcast third morning, and Anderson strikes twice to leave you 10 for 2. Who walks in? Smith, Kohli, or Williamson?
Alright, looking at this, I am gonna say Williamson actually. I mean, I know Smith did it very, very recently in the 2019 Ashes, but I am looking at Williamson because Williamson, New Zealand and England are pretty much the same. I mean, the only thing is, third morning is when batting starts to get easier in New Zealand, but the conditions are pretty much the same as batting on a first day in New Zealand. So I think Williamson will be a lot more capable, and not saying the other two aren't. Okay, we can rule out Kohli here, and if it's between Williamson and Smith, I'm gonna look at Williamson. So my answer is Williamson. We'll look at what the others say.
I'll say Smith because he's done it before. I remember one he used to these conditions. You know, he played a lot of those sort of conditions in New Zealand. Plays the ball so late. And
this 50-foot.
Very good player of the swinging ball. So I think Williamson's my man in that situation.
On a fifth day Bunsen burner in Dhaka, the team is chasing 220 and is 50 for 2. Bangladesh have a 4-man spin attack. Who would you like to see walk in?
Alright, this is straight up easy. All three of them have got the game against spin, but if it's a Bunsen burner, then you know the guy who is most capable of dealing with that, and that's Kohli. India is a pretty hot place to deal with. The other two guys will have to start. I mean, if you're gonna go for a draw, then I'm looking at Smith. You know, he'll start eating bananas. He'll pour water on himself. Kohli doesn't do all that. Kohli is just in for the chase. If I need to win, and 220 is a relatively easy target, or I mean, not on a fifth day track, but it's something Kohli will go for. I'm looking at Kohli as my option, and I think it's pretty straightforward there.
I have Virat Kohli walking in that situation on a raging turner. I'll go with Virat Kohli. Either of them, but I'll probably lean towards Steve Smith. You know, he's a very good player of spin and loves the challenge, so I'll go for
Okay, your side is playing on an absolute road in Dubai, and Pakistan have scored 500 in their first innings. Who walks out at 100 for 2 in your reply? Alright, this is an absolute road, and I mean, you don't have to say that, but with Dubai it's pretty same. I think I'm going to rule out Kohli because Kohli hasn't played there. I don't think Smith has, but if I just need someone to bat and keep batting, it's going to be Smith for me. The guy just never gets tired of batting. I think you can say that with Kohli and Williamson, but they're a lot more, what do I say, they both press on the accelerator when needed, but with Smith, no, you could just keep batting, and I think I'm tending towards Smith for this.
Okay. Once again, I'll actually go with Virat Kohli innings. This is a road. I've got a decent batsman to score a double century. Virat Kohli for sure. You know, he'll come in and he'll just take the game away from the opposition. He'll bat positively. He'll go big. Lock him in for 250.
Joburg has produced another track with heavily uneven bounce, just like South Africa India in 2018. Rain has eaten up much of the game. Your side has to survive 2 sessions on a treacherous pitch against the likes of Steyn, Mokel and Rabada. Who walks in at 30 for 2? Smith, Kohli or Williamson?
Alright, now this is a difficult one. Okay, I need to phrase this right. I am not looking at Williamson here. I mean, that guy is too nice. I don't want him getting hit on the body. It's got to be Kohli or Smith. And the last time Smith went to South Africa, it was... I think they will eat him alive if he goes to South Africa. That's one of the main reasons why I feel they pulled out of the tour. For me, I think it's got to be Kohli. Kohli will just bear blow after blow after blow, and he'll make sure that he can survive 2 sessions on his own. He will take the brunt of it, and I'm backing Kohli here. Actually, quite surprisingly, I would have said Steve Smith, but I'm just looking at South Africa. I'm going to go with Virat.
Ian Williamson. When the chips are down, the pitch is tough. There is a lot of fast bowling to contain with on a pitch that's playing Kane Williamson. Oh, that's a tough one. I'll go for Kane Williamson in this one. He's just unflappable character, and in any situation, but particularly in those really tough situations when he's got to survive.
Let's see. Next one.
The moment.
In ODI in Manchester, England scored 380 on a flat track. Your openers, okay. You just see that it's chase, and you just have to go for the. Okay. Let's rule out Smith here because Smith's ODI game isn't there for 380. It's got to be Williamson or Kohli. That is difficult. Very, very difficult. If I'm going just on the basis of current form, I want to say Williamson. Because these guys, I'm pretty sure, will say Kohli. But Kohli is just, the way he comes out and says about chases. He's like, it's my game, it's where I rule. And Kohli does really do that. But you know what? As a franchise, if I'm going to pick between the three, I'm going to have to pick Williamson. I think Kohli he won't let you down like 95% of the time. But with Williamson, I have a feeling that's like 97, 98% of the time Williamson. But, okay, this is difficult. You know what? I don't think you can look past Kohli here. On a flat track, you're going to expect Kohli to bully the opposition, and he'll probably finish it off in 45 or 6 overs. Williamson will just probably take it till the 50th and get it done, but with Kohli, I think it's got to be Kohli.
You mentioned ODI, it has to be Virat Kohli because the fact is, any one-day international, Virat Kohli chasing.
Formidable West Indies pace attack, Holding, Garner, Roberts and Marshall, no helmets. The barrage of short pitch bowling. Who walks in at 5 for 1? Okay, I don't think here we need intimidation factor. I don't think we need to be. I think if a character like Kohli shows up and gives it back to the bowlers, I think these four don't back down. They're gonna just keep coming, steaming ball after ball after ball. So let's not take Kohli here. Smith or Williamson? Who do I feel is a lot better to deal with the short ball? Smith or Williamson? Actually, it's Kohli, but I just don't want him. Look, I probably overthink a lot of these, but if you're just looking on the basis of technique, Kohli is there to deal with the short pitch bowling. But I like Smith's ball. I think. But Smith at 3. They may just. You know what? If it's just short pitch bowling, I'm looking at Smith.
I'll go with Smith. Smith is someone who's going to irritate them as well. Just Steve Smith, and then he'll and you're going to need to against that attack. That's for sure.
Sri Lanka have set the opposition a target of 245 in the 4th innings in Colombo. Murli at one end, Herath at the other. Pitch turn square, uneven bounce, plenty of fielders around the bat. Who walks in at 45 for 2 with 200 to get in 60 overs?
Kohli.
Well, it has to be Virat Kohli.
Yeah,
the moment you talk about spin, he's got a good defense, and he'll also go on the offensive and put the attack back on the opposition. So, Virat Kohli for me. I'll go Virat Kohli today.
Yeah.
This is going to test the discipline. This is going to test the technique.
Pollock and Donald on a fast-seeming track in Cape Town on day 1. Yeah. I guess I went too much forward in time, but I'm looking at Williamson as well. On this deck, yeah, it's gotta be Williamson. I think he'll. How many times have we seen this in the Pakistan series or any series that faces a good bowling attack on a good day? New Zealand are put into bat. This happens a lot, and Williamson has experience. So
this is going to also test. I'd like Kane Williamson.
Batsman is set at a runner ball. 65. Who would you want that to be? Smith, Kohli, or
Sharjah, Wasim and Waqar getting it to reverse. 19 needed the last 9. One batsman set a runner ball at 65. Who would you want that to be? 90 of the last 9. You know what? Williamson's got. I don't remember Kohli dealing with reverse a lot particularly. But if you ask me, it's got to be Williamson. I think Williamson can get the job done. Just because of the chase,
Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli, we know on the right side of the result with Waqar Wasim on a pitch.
Yep. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a quite different one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. See ya.